Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be doing a recording of how to add grids. This is just one of the grids on my grid list manager, and you can add many more grids to your system. How you can add grids is, this is Imprudence. You might not be familiar with this theme, however, I tend to like this theme. It's nice and dark, and I like dark things. Anyways, to do it, you'll see your grid manager in the bottom left hand corner of your screen if you're using the latest version of Imprudence. To find out what version you're using is go to Help About Imprudence. I'm using Imprudence 1.4.0 Beta 2, which is the last Imprudence release that was released to the public. You could have gone and compiled the latest source code. I don't think there's much difference though. So let's go ahead and launch the grid manager. From your grid manager, you'll be able to see all the current grids you have. I'm going to go ahead and add a new grid that I do not have on my list. To add a new grid, click the button in the bottom left hand corner that says Add a New Grid. Alright, we need to know the grid's nickname. You can just name it anything for the time being that goes along with it. For example, the one I'm going to add is called Aurora Escape. And then I'm going to add the grid name Aurora Escape. And I'm going to hit tab and I'm going to go down to the login URI. I'm going to plop in its login URI and notice how everything opens up. Don't worry, we still got to get this in. Now, here's a glitch with Aurora's Imprudence. If you add the http://Imprudence in some versions does not like this. So go ahead and enter in the information like so. Just do the address and the port. Do not include any slashes, HTTP, or anything else. Simple as that. Now hit this button that says Get Grid Info. Could not retrieve. Okay, so I'm sorry, Imprudence requires this. Oh wait, I'm sorry. My bad. I entered in the address incorrectly. Now, boom. I got all the information retrieved from the server. Now you can go ahead and enter in your login information here, but that's not required. This is just so it has your profile saved for this grid. So, I'm just going to enter my information just because I can. And there we go. I'm going to click apply. And it has been added. This is one of my projects, so we haven't finished everything on it. So it would bring up the splash screen, but you'll notice right away with Imprudence right down here in the bottom left hand corner, it is not selected by default. You're going to have to select it. Make sure it's selected. The nick is going to be what it's named as. Alright, and that concludes the Imprudence setup. Join me for the next setup here in just a moment.